Hannah Keeley. Holy mama. Yep, that's me. I was a behavior therapist for a while. Then I had a few kids. Okay, a lot of kids. 7 to be exact. I soon realized that of all the people that need help, moms are at the top of the list. I'm gonna help you help yourself. So I wrote a few books, did some TV, and made a website. But you know, nothing beats just rolling up your sleeves and working with moms side by side. The file drawers are filled with fabric.
Yeah. You're brutal!
In 2 days, I can take any overwhelmed mom and put her on the right track. Life's not about being perfect. It's about making every moment count. I'm Hannah, and I'm here to help. Well, today I'm here at Diana's house. She works full-time and she's got 3 little boys. Her husband, Brian, is a stay-at-home dad. Now, she's dealing with some mom guilt because she's away from the kids so much. Also, Diana feels a bit overwhelmed, like she's not getting the most out of her days. So let's go in here and see if we can get her back on track.
Hi.
Hi. Hello there. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. You must be Diana.
I'm Diana.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming.
Oh, absolutely.
We definitely could use some help.
Okay, well, that's what I'm here for.
Okay, great.
So you guys have a unique situation.
Yes.
Okay, you're working full-time.
I work full-time, and Brian's a stay-at-home dad full-time.
Yeah, now that's quite a challenge.
It is a challenge, but I've gotten used to it and enjoy it. There are some days that are a little tough than others, but
it's always a challenge, whether you're talking about your house,
Yeah.
your diet, you're managing the kids. You know, it's just so many different things.
Yeah.
So let's tackle it all, okay?
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Now, did you already have breakfast this morning? Because we're going to work hard today.
Come on, we did.
What'd you have for breakfast, Mama?
I had half a bagel.
Okay. All right.
I had a Diet Coke.
A Diet Coke for breakfast.
Breakfast of champions.
Oh my gosh. Don't you need something a little more substantial than that?
Well, that's why you're here. You're gonna help me.
Okay. Do you like an egg sandwich? Do you like eggs?
I do.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
come here. Have you ever cooked eggs in the microwave?
No.
It's really easy. Okay, get me like a coffee cup and then a bowl that you can put in the microwave.
Okay.
And then do you have any cooking spray? So it won't stick to the bottom.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna stick that in the microwave. Give it about a minute for each egg.
Okay.
Okay, cook that up. And then you're gonna stick it in a bagel and you'll have some protein.
So 2 minutes for this.
Yeah.
How to make an egg sandwich in 2 minutes is just wonderful. I had no idea. I would have thought for eggs, put them in a pan.
No.
Put them
When
on
you're
top.
pressed for time, stick it in the microwave. So let's see what those eggs look like.
Oh,
See?
that looks
Check it
great.
out. All right, now how long did that take? Seriously.
I mean, I have time to do that.
Now that you've got something to eat, show me.
Perfect.
What's going down?
Yeah, where the problems are. This is the playroom.
Uh-huh.
It used to be the family room.
We love our lives, we love our boys, but what's really overwhelming is all their stuff and all their energy and all of the activity, and we get caught up in all of the things that need to get done, and we needed some strategies.
The books are lying this way instead of this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
All right, that's a lot of your problem is how things are put back.
Yes.
We can definitely work this out. First, we have to figure out where the books are going to go, put them up there appropriately, and then find out where the toys are going to go. And the trick is put toys in something that makes it easy for them to put it back.
That
Wait a
is
minute, there's books that are facing vertically. Can I go
just
over
a
there
few.
and change
Yes,
it?
exactly.
Okay,
Just to
because-
make it
I know it's upsetting.
thematic.
Oh, sweetie.
Well, we call that the office, and then this is the library. This is actually not so awful, but we just have books shoved in, and again, horizontally.
The horizontal book theme.
That's
It's-
right.
It's going strong.
All right, let's
I
show
like it.
Miss
Kind of
Hannah.
pulls the whole house
Yes,
together.
exactly. Let's show Miss Hannah Mama's closet.
Now, do you have your bed made every day?
We do because Brian makes it every day.
Oh, right here.
And the laundry.
But to the point of making himself a little bit nuts. So this is our closet, which I'm just kind of ashamed. This part's okay, but like literally I just throw my gym clothes here,
Yeah.
throw my, this is just,
Can you find everything when you need it?
I can.
So this works for you.
Okay, good. That makes you
I
make you
ain't
feel
seen
better.
Yeah, you should feel
No
good.
pressure. Okay.
You have got a great closet. Functional's working for you.
Okay. Hey
Thumbs
Simon,
up.
do you want to go show Miss
You're
Hannah
too
your
hard
room?
on yourself.
That might be a lot of it.
Excuse me, Miss Hannah. You want to see my room?
I totally want to see your room. Can you show me? And we're going to talk about being hard on yourself, too.
Like half of his clothes don't fit, and then when they don't, I try to pull them off the hanger, but then it just goes in this pile.
Yeah, you've got
And I
like a
don't
nice
really-
pile of clothes there.
Yeah.
You've got really nice clothes for your kids. These are beautiful clothes.
Well, he's the first.
Yeah. By the time the third
Davis
comes around,
gets-
they're
yeah.
running on a potato stack.
Exactly. So it's really more of like creating a strategy for managing the clothes.
You don't need that. You want to take advantage of every moment you have with the
Yes,
kids.
absolutely, exactly.
Yeah, instead of trying to work it's trying to work the closet thing.
Yes.
Why don't you start pulling out all the clothes?
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, Simon, you gonna help me? All this stuff, you can throw it on the floor, okay? Oh, I bet you're gonna be really good at this. Yep, just throw it on the ground. Isn't that crazy? Baby bib, see, you totally don't wear that.
Holy mama! Wow, you were right. You do have a lot of clothes they're not using.
Yeah.
And this is what happens when you try to do things perfectly.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Right.
I get paralyzed. Like, I'd rather not do anything.
You're a perfectionist.
So, yeah.
And the thing about perfection is you can't attain it,
No.
and it's boring. So forget about perfect.
Yes.
I always say sloppy success
Yes.
is better than perfect mediocrity.
Yes.
Okay? You can do some things perfect, but you can do a lot sloppy.
Right,
So,
okay.
so let's get a system that's going to work. All right.
Part of my overwhelm stems from my expectations and my vision of what good parenting is. So if I can shift that into a way that what works for us and be comfortable with that, I think that will help us quite a bit.
And you cannot be a perfectionist with kids.
No.
You're going to make your life miserable and their life miserable.
I totally agree.
What is going on?
Another box of clothes.
Okay, so what's happening in here?
What's going on? Hey, what's going on with the fighting?
Hey, you know what? That's going to happen. Wait, come here. Come here. Let me talk with you a
What's
minute.
going on?
You know what? Can you talk with me because you're upset about something? Okay, what's making you upset?
I want that card holder where he says everything in my room is his.
Okay, so you want that card holder, right? And he's saying everything in your room is his, and that frustrates you. Okay, well, you know what the cool thing is that we can share things.
Give
So
me
wait,
it.
but you know what?
Yeah.
We can't snatch either. Okay, I know you want that card, but what can we do? How can we get that card? What do you think would be the best thing you could do right now?
See new things.
Share new things. So what can you do with your
Oh.
brother right now? Because he's very anxious.
Well, I give him one, and if when I find one more,
Then it's yours.
yeah.
And what can you say? You say thank you.
I mean,
Okay.
this is how we.
It's all cool.
Yeah, how did
When
that
the
happen? What did you do?
kids- All right, when the kids are starting to escalate,
Yes.
you gotta talk with them because kids think you don't understand.
Right.
So you gotta say, okay, this is how you're feeling, and I
Yes.
understand how you're feeling.
Okay.
And then help them come up with a solution on their
Okay.
own. And it's more time consuming, but once you can get to the heart of a child, that's the biggest challenge. You know, your job is done. You don't want to have to make them behave.
Right.
You want to get them to want to behave.
Right.
Anyone can get a child to act
Yeah.
morally, but to get a child to think morally is another issue.
Right.
So
So that
help
makes
them
sense.
come up with those solutions. And
Okay.
it's a bigger challenge.
Oh yeah, because
Huge
normally
challenge.
this would have been like, forget it, and this
Just-
is,
yeah,
it would have been
and-
one more reason not to do what we wanted to do.
And you'd have wanted to stop there and just say, forget it.
Yes.
But
Exactly.
but these are good things. When
Yes.
this stuff happens,
And then you
it's an
teach them.
opportunity
Yes.
to reach their heart.
Okay.
So let's get cracking here. You start doing this. You know what
Okay.
we're doing here?
Yes.
Twos, threes, fours,
2, 3, 4.
fives.
Okay, perfect.
All right, I'm gonna get a bag so we
Okay.
can donate some of these clothes.
You know, trying to figure out like, is part of the chaos that we feel in our life and the overwhelm just part of having 3 small children? Maybe, and if that's the case, then we need to figure out what works and be comfortable with what works for us.
Yeah, I found some bags in your recycling.
Okay, I don't even know what this goes to.
All right, you know what? I think you're thinking too much about it
Okay.
because you cannot think. You're getting into your perfectionist mode.
Okay.
again.
All right.
Okay, quit thinking so much.
Okay.
Twos, threes, fours,
You're right.
fives.
I was even thinking about how I was supposed to fold them. Okay.
Oh my dear Gussie, are you serious? You gotta let that perfectionism go.
You're right. Right. Oh no, I just
Oh
wanted to
look,
get
look,
size.
it's messy. Oh no, oh no. What are you gonna do? It's messy. Oh no. Can you deal?
I need to rethink my expectations of myself. I never would have thought I was a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And you're right. I want a functional, happy family.
I'm gonna get a bag going right here, and you're gonna put all the toys that you want to give away. Oh my goodness. You've got such a sharing spirit. All right, moms, you're probably inundated with kids' crafts and artwork. Here's an idea. Go ahead and collect some choice pieces and display it in their room. This is also a great way to boost their self-confidence. This was size 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna write 5T.
Yep.
Okay. Then just stick it inside so that when you're
Hannah, I
going to
love
pull
it.
them out, there it is. You don't need a fancy label maker.
Yes, exactly.
You got a pen and a paper.
Okay.
Okay. No need to complicate things. Just a few clear boxes are all you need to keep your kids' clothes organized as they grow. Label them by size and season, so when you're ready to pull them out, it's a no-brainer. What is the transition like when she gets home? How does that usually go according to plan? Like how do the kids act? What goes on?
We normally call like from 4 to 7, like the witching hour. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. You probably have.
Oh yeah.
I want to be able to whip something up, microwave it or whatever, and then have the meal ready to eat.
Dinner should be thought of in the morning, okay?
Yeah.
You need to have a menu. Think about it in the morning, get it ready to go, and then you're not thinking about it all day long.
Yeah.
So I can help you do that. Also, stock in a freezer or, planning ahead. You may be cooking one meal, but you cook enough for 5 different meals and go ahead and partition out and freeze it so you don't have to think about it.
Right.
You look at a calendar, okay, we're having lasagna, let me go get it out of the freezer,
Right.
It's defrosting and that's it. It's
Right.
something the whole family can do.
Sure.
They can help cook. And then you can stock your freezer, and she gets rid of that mom guilt because she is participating.
Sure.
And helping
No, that's
out.
excellent. That's
All
a
right.
great idea.
Well, we'll work on that too.
Can we do that, guys? We're all going to work together and plan our meals.
In the kitchen, we'll plan out some meals, your favorite meals.
What's some of your favorite meals?
Donuts.
Donuts for dinner.
What do you
I'm
like,
digging
Griffin?
that.
What do you like?
Man after my own heart.
Huh?
Donuts.
You like donuts too?
Okay, so we'll have to have.
Pizza? And pizza?
Okay, so for the menu,
Yeah, this is
Donuts, cotton
we're going to have
candy.
donut, cotton candy,
and dirt.
hot dogs, and dirt.
Ooh, we need some work.
Just kind of having this today to be able to pause, hear insights from Hannah and just focus on the way we do things, I think is going to be really helpful.
What is this fetish you have with beige socks?
There's
Come
more back
on.
here. I'm not even kidding.
This is
Those we're gonna get rid of them.
insane. This is insane.
Oh, wait, there's
Oh,
another.
and there's another one. Oh my gosh. We need to pull these
Yeah.
out. And also, let's label these drawers. Multiple kids means multiple clothes. Keep things straight by using the dot system to label items. First child gets 1 dot, second child gets 2 dots, and on and on. This way, every time you pass items down, all you need to do is add a dot. This also helps, he can help you sort them too.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay? He'll know which socks are his.
Brilliant.
Okay, moms, there's a simple way to get your kids to put their own clothes away. Just label the front of the drawers. For preschoolers, you can cut out the shapes of the clothes and just tape them onto the front of the drawers. As they get older, combine the shapes with sight words. That middle drawer can be
Okay.
t-shirts,
Okay.
and that bottom drawer can be pants.
Pants,
So that way, in the wintertime, it's long sleeves and pants.
Yes.
In the summer, it's short sleeves and shorts.
Perfect.
And they can pick out their clothes,
Yes.
they can put them away.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna label your drawers so that you can put your own clothes away. So what color would you like for the shirts to be? That one? Okay. Do you want to pick out a funny color for underwear? What color do you want for underwear? Camo underwear. You can run naked through the woods and no one will see you. I'm digging it. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut out some pictures and put them on the drawers and we'll practice putting your clothes away, okay?
I think so far we've gotten so much from Hannah. Everything from a paradigm shift in thinking to tactics, like, and it's not just ideas. It's not just the big. So Diana, Simon is old enough to be doing chores, so you should have him do chores. Like, okay, and then all of a sudden that's a layer of mommy guilt and overwhelm because I'm not doing it well. And let me give you a really quick tip on how to get it done. The one I'm thinking about specifically is Simon putting his own clothes away. She said, oh, you can make labels and then he can see what goes in each drawer and you can put the words so he starts to see the sight word. And immediately I had another overwhelm, like, I'll never find cute labels. How will I get the label? And how would I affix that to the dresser? And thanks for giving me one more thing that I'm not gonna be able to do, and I'm falling short as a mom. But instead, in minutes, it was done.
Okay, well, this looks great. And
Yeah,
do you
I
like
love
the way
it.
it's labeled?
Oh, I love it. And Simon gets it and he sees it, and this is just gonna work. And it looks so cute. Thank
That's
you.
great.
And I like the sight words.
Yeah,
That's so key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can be learning the words.
Exactly.
And he's responsible.
Yes.
And he's putting his own stuff away.
Yes, he's gonna love it.
Wrap this up and then let's move on
Okay,
to that
perfect.
area. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
There's only one way to effectively organize a kid's toys. First, you just gotta dump it out. That way you can see everything, you know what you're dealing with. Sort it into different categories, and then before you put it away, make sure you label the container.
Someone's doing us a job. We want to pull everything
I'm
out.
glad you didn't recycle all these bags yet because we're certainly making good use of them.
Good.
So how's it coming in here?
We're making good progress. I've
Okay.
got the books, but it's this kind of stuff that overwhelms me, and I don't
Okay.
have any idea what to do.
No need to be overwhelmed. You
Okay.
need to start sorting things. Make organizing toys easy for kids and for parents. Does he have a truck?
He does. Yeah. He's
Use
like,
clear bins if you've got them and make sure you label them. Don't use lids on your bins or boxes because it's just more work to put toys away.
This is gonna go in the put away bag.
And if you need more space but you're not ready to give away toys, just put them in storage to bring out later.
Okay, show me
Yes.
how to put it away. Show me how to put it away so you can see the name. Can you see the name on the outside?
like where you see the letters. That's the name. Nice job.
Perfect. Show me how to put this away. Is this how I put it away?
No.
No, show me how to put that away. Rock on. There you go.
Good job. So, books that are starting to fall apart. Do you?
Do they fall apart because they're reading them a lot?
Yes.
Then keep them.
So keep it- okay.
I mean, you
'Cause
can
David
often
said that's
repair them
still-
with clear
tape, the
packing
clear tape. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can just get a hot glue gun
Hannah.
and squirt some glue down the binding and stick it on there. Because you may
you
see,
wanna go
okay,
through
this
this and
book is
start-
missing its cover, but a child sees something
Just
different.
looking for-
Now, I know we're still a couple hours away from dinner and you're making some awesome progress in here. You don't want to think about dinner at dinner time.
Right.
So let's think about it right now. Do you have any plans?
Brian.
We do have plans. We already know what we're going to have for dinner.
Okay.
But with the two kids being a little bit under the weather, they're probably pretty much going to eat like some bland food.
Right.
So that's easy. And for Diana and myself, and probably Simon, I do have something in the refrigerator.
Okay. So
that I
you've
need to-
already planned dinner.
Yeah, I laid it out last night.
Awesome.
I just need to cook it.
Very good. All right, so let's finish up in here.
Okay.
And then we'll move on into the kitchen.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Now, if you're doing a big project like this one, it's a good idea to set a time limit. If you know you're working against the clock, you're more likely to avoid distraction and wrap up that task. Board games take up a lot of space.
Yes.
You don't need that big box.
Okay.
So empty the contents in one of these bags.
Okay.
And then so that the kids can recognize what it is, you
Yeah.
may want to cut out the front of the
Okay.
box and just stick that in the
in.
front.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and put the puzzles that you do have together in that bag right there. That way little hands can open and close it.
So one bag per puzzle.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Otherwise.
Otherwise, like chaos in a bag.
Okay. Perfect.
And then we'll just use one of these boxes or something that we have,
slide it
stick them in there. So I think we're finished with the animals.
Yes.
Right? Did we get all of them?
I think we have.
We
Yep.
have.
Okay. Well, if we find some more, it's right here. Once you wrap this up, I think you can do it in
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Okay. Set a time
You
for
think?
me.
You
Just
think?
like I do for my kids.
All right, don't get hung up.
You're right. I won't.
Let it go.
Yes.
And let's go in the kitchen and find out what's going down. And how long will it take for that grill to warm up?
This may work out pretty good. Probably 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, so let's stick those in there now and
Yeah, I'll wait for this to be preheated.
yeah.
Stick them in.
No,
Stick them in now.
no. I'm not waiting 1 minute. Get those fries in there.
Put it in the microwave.
Gross. Hey, how's it going in there?
I'm trying.
The clock's ticking, lady. Having scissors in the kitchen, you don't need to just cut like paper and stuff. You can cut food for the kids too. So like spaghetti, pizza, all that kind of stuff that you normally have to use the knife, just
Right.
cut it up with scissors.
Good idea.
No special kitchen shears, just regular old scissors. Dude, what are you doing?
Putting the shoes away.
Why are you putting the shoes away? Kids
Well,
can do
we
that.
have this shoe rack here, and
Okay,
they just
how-
came in from outside, so this is.
All right,
I
how
mean,
many of your kids actually put their shoes in that thing?
It looks like 0.
They don't do that.
Now there's more shoes than there
All right, what do
is.
they do when they come in and they take off their shoes?
They sit on the bench and they just.
Chuck them. All right. You know what? When it comes to organizing, you got to just go with the flow. Okay?
Okay.
The flow is they come in and they throw their shoes there. There should be a container, a big bucket,
Okay.
a little, wicker basket, wash tub, whatever. And then they can just chuck them in there. Less work for you. You need to enable your kids to do for themselves. Why don't you go get the wicker basket? Let's take care of this right now.
She's just like looking for something that it's going to work, and you don't need to really overthink it. You know, just put it in there. It doesn't have to look perfect.
You know what you can do is, like one of the kids every night can have a task of putting up the shoes that they're not using. You know, because there's a lot of shoes here.
There's
you
a
need
lot of shoes down here.
You really
And
only need like one pair per child. So pick out like 1 or 2 pairs for each. Okay, the rest let's take upstairs and get rid of this thing right here. This looks awesome. Now, do you cook like this every night?
Yeah, so I just need help now, you know, planning ahead.
And
Maybe,
that's what I'm
you know,
here for.
Here, let's think about some meals we can put together, some things you can cook, and maybe have leftovers or use it for some other dishes.
Absolutely.
So, but this is just something, with the weather being the way it is, I wanted to turn the grill on, so
Yeah.
this is what I put together.
Oh, it smells intoxicating. Come here, we're about to eat dinner.
Oh, you want
Do you need
water?
to wash your
Can you
hands?
sing your ABCs, please?
No?
Let's wash our hands, folks.
Rub them together first.
We don't do that in our
Oh,
house.
you want me to show you something? Well, let me show you something, okay? I'm gonna show you a little song. We're gonna put soap on them and watch. This little hand is a good little hand, and this little hand is his brother. Together they scrub and they scrub and they scrub. One hand washes the other.
Aww.
There you go. Now rinse away.
Whoa, you want some water? It's like the Brown Brothers.
Songs are always a great way to get kids to wash their hands for enough time, brush their teeth for enough time. There you go.
Dinner is together as a family is so important to us, but we need to figure out how to do it right so that we're enjoying it.
We're gonna eat as a family, okay? So we wait till everyone is seated around the table and then we start eating.
There's a piece of the way our meal starts that I'm not okay with, and that's the fact that the kids start before we sit down. And you know, here Brian has cooked dinner, and they're eating before he's even made himself a plate.
No, don't. You better put that down, boy. I am not playing with you.
Grab a plate.
I'm not playing. You need to wait. Put it on your plate.
Do I just hold it to wait?
No, put on your plate.
I don't eat it.
No, on your plate. We can't have the blessing. We can't say grace, so you put on your plate. All right. Thank you, dude.
Let's see.
Good job, you waited. Woo! And the food tastes so much better when you're eating with your family.
If you can't act the way you're supposed to, your kids go.
They will want to eat dinner, okay, because they're hungry. Yeah. So you have expectations. When you come to the table, you have table manners.
Okay.
Okay. No whining. We're sitting appropriately at the table, and we ask for things nicely. Exactly what he did. He did a really good job.
Nice job.
I'm very proud of you. Oh, wow. Those edamame can slip up on you, can't they?
You almost lost your edamame.
But just keep at it.
Okay.
Do you like your salmon? Did you try that? Try it.
I know, but would you like to try one of Mom's fries?
You don't know until you try it.
Why?
What do you think?
Not good.
Not good.
I know you want.
Well, thank you for trying.
soybean.
But you know,
Put your belly.
Daddy made it for you, so you want to tell him thank you. That's good manners.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome, Bo.
So what is the normal routine right now after dinner?
Normally they'll go ahead and play for a little bit. I'll stay in
Okay.
here and clean up.
Okay. Well, I would love to have a talk with Diana for just a few minutes. You, lady, did an awesome job today.
Oh, good. It was so good. It was so
I am
fun.
so proud of you. It was fun?
It was. I just felt like it was so real. Like it was just fun function over perfection.
Yeah, yeah. And perfection, that is really hanging you up.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you think everything needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
And because of that, you don't get started with anything. you
Right.
know?
Oh yeah. I'm
You think
paralyzed.
like, I can't do it perfect now. Yeah, you're paralyzed. Right.
Yeah.
That perfection can keep you immobile.
Yeah.
You know, set time limits if you need to, and
Yeah.
don't wait for the task to get so overwhelming that you don't even want to start.
Right.
Your
Yeah.
perfectionism is saying, well,
Yes.
this needs to be all perfect. No, it doesn't.
Right. Right.
It needs to be functional.
Right.
Okay? You don't want a perfect family. You want a functional, happy, healthy family.
Yes. Thank you for that. That was such a gift when we walked in there and you're like, is it working for you? It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. And you think there's one right way, but
Right.
you've got to trust your gut.
Yes.
Okay? I think you're
Yeah.
getting to that point.
Yeah,
With your kids.
I definitely am. I'm trying to. And again, it was just helpful to kind of hear your tips that there's not just one right way, and it's not this recipe for, you know, look at me and the way I've done it, and if you do it just like me, you know, it'll all work.
Right.
So it's nice to know that's not how it is.
Yeah, there's no one right way.
Right.
It's the right way that works for you.
Yes.
So when you feel that negative thought, I call it flipping a pancake, because basically that's what you need to do, is you need to find the positive. So when you feel that tinge of guilt happening, immediately flip it. Say what you're grateful for. I'm so grateful that he's the one home with my kids. I'm so grateful that I'm able to provide for my family. Turn that guilt into something positive. And right when it happens.
Yes, I do need to do that.
Okay.
I do, because otherwise I just let it spiral.
Right, you will let it spiral.
Yeah.
But you have the power to stop it like that, on a dime.
Right.
Okay? Flip the pancake and turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. All right.
All right, and I'm gonna come back in the morning and we're gonna have another full day.
Okay.
All right?
I can't wait.
Oh man, I can't wait either. You did a great job.
Thank you so much. Thank
welcome.
you.
All right, here you go.
Oh, perfect.
For more information, visit hannahhelpme.com.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I want you to meet my family. This is my husband, Blair, and these are my kids, Kelsey, Katie, Kyler, Karis, Corbin, Clara, and Kenna. All right, guys, thanks. Appreciate it. I wanted to share something with you for just a minute. See, I'm a real mom. I have dirty dishes in my sink. My kids are not perfect. I have junk rolling around on the floor in my van. That's real life. I'm a real mom. And a real mom, well, has real challenges. I remember years ago, when I just had a few kids, I was totally overwhelmed. I was living in a cluttered house. I was out of shape, depressed. We had mountains of debt and not a penny in the bank. You get the idea. I was sinking fast. That's when I started digging into the Word of God. And the more I learned, the more I stopped doing things my way and started doing things God's way. And that is when everything began to change. Today, I love my life, and I want you to love yours too. Look, I understand. Being a mom is so challenging, but as bad as your life may seem, it can get better. And as good as your life appears, it can be even greater. It all starts with a relationship with Jesus Christ, but it certainly does not stop there. God created you to enjoy your life full of blessing. And if you're not enjoying your life, well, maybe it's time to change things up. I'm Hannah, and I'm here to help.
For free resources to create a life you love, including Hannah's 30-day decluttering program, go to hannahkeeley.com.
Are you the social type? Then Mama, we should totally hang out. Visit with me on Facebook or Twitter and get the help you need to live a life you love.